Hello everyone. Welcome to a brand new episode on this channel. Today we got a bit of a political drama, so to speak. So we have seen some in one of the previous videos. We've seen a small clip from this woman, right? Is this streamer that she just does her own thing, and someone asked her about like what her political stance is, and she basically just said, "Hey guys, she did basically the Emmer thing, right? She was like, "But why are you guys interested in my political opinion? Like, are you guys not watching Twitch to like just relax and forget about all the bullshit that's going on in the world?" And people have gotten really mad at her just because she didn't say the line, you know what I mean? Because she doesn't support or she doesn't want to talk about her politics. Because that's apparently what every single person on this planet has to do. They have to let everybody in this world know what their politics are, because otherwise they should die and all that stuff. Like, oh, at least according to Twitter and Reddit anyway. But yeah, anyway, as always, if you're new here, subscribe, drop a like, leave a comment, with whatever you want. And yeah, man. And also, the goat in the video is Sensitive Society. There'll be a link in the description to his channel, so you guys can go follow him, drop him a comment, drop him a like on this video. But yeah, with that being said, let's just get straight in, man. Let's see what this is all about, man.
Alright, so there's this Twitch streamer who goes by FanFan. She has a pretty decent following. I'm not on Twitch. I do not watch Twitch, but I think she's the girl from the Streamer Awards that was telling really corny jokes.
Congratulations to you. Oh, and also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
What the fuck? That's some cringe ass shit.
She's not problematic at all. She does her thing. She tries to stay away from drama, which I respect. So I was on Twitter, by the way. If you don't follow me on Twitter, I will really appreciate it. We will immediately become BFFs. Trust. Link in the description below. Follow the IG and Twitter. Thank you. I saw the situation with her go down on Twitter. But I mean, truth be told, it is Twitter, so I'm not really that shocked. But anyways, this tweet went pretty viral. 2 million views in a few days. And before we get into it, though, no, I'm not going to ask you to subscribe and drop a like with notifications on, even though you totally should. What do you think she said that was so controversial, so mean, so evil that got her death threats? Once you lock in your answer, put it in the comments below. Let's see if it was death.
Let's go.
Can I get a demon for the brave troops that died by? Why is everyone like, what? Why do people do this? Genuinely, why do people do this? Do you guys not watch Twitch as like an escape? I don't understand. Like, can we please talk about it? What are people's obsessions with like internet people? Like providing them with commentary or anything, or just like any discussion whatsoever on current events. Like yeah, right? Like the world fucking sucks. Don't you want to just watch Twitch and fucking relax and forget about how shitty the world is for 1 second?
No, Fan, you are wrong. You have to talk about the political climate.
Yeah.
While doing your makeup. I mean, this is literally the same shit that happened with Emeru when she didn't want to talk about eyes. And I'm getting really sick and tired of this trend. And let me just say this. I don't think everyone is qualified to talk about potential World War III. I don't think random ass privileged streamers should be giving their takes about this situation. Just take me, for example. Instead of the content that I make, do you guys want me to talk about ICE and Iran and Israel? Hey guys, so a second drone has hit the tower. Make sure you subscribe with notifications. I'm 1000% with FanFan here. The reason why I upload, besides having fun and it being my job, is to entertain and distract people for 10-15 minutes on whatever funny, haha, retarded drama there is to cover, alright? And I have gotten an infinite amount of DMs over the years that tell me, yo, Sense, my day was shitty, but you uploading made me forget about it for 10 minutes. It's a little nice break from reality. I'm not saying that politics are not important. I'm not saying that at all. Why do people want influencers who are not political to all of a sudden get political? Like, who the fuck wants to know what Sensitive Society thinks about fucking Iran or Israel bombing people or the US bombing people for the billionth time?
Yeah.
Iran. Sense, what do you think about it?
I'm sorry, bro. I can't support you anymore. Oh. You don't want to talk about Iran? Fuck, man. Twitter says you should probably KYS on this. But no, I'm just obviously I'm joking, right? Like, goddamn, for any retard that didn't get it, I'm joking, right? Yeah, no. But here's the thing, right? Why the fuck would you think that Emery would like to talk about politics, or this girl like Can or whatever her name is, or Fan whatever the fuck her name is, right? Like, I don't know, bro. I looked even at that clip, right? And I'm like, okay, she's probably like talking about fucking Pokemon and Furbies all day. Like, who gives a shit, you know? It's like, I don't, what the fuck, like, she doesn't look like the streamer to talk about politics, like Emerald doesn't, she's not a fucking political streamer, man. Like, why the fuck, number one, why the fuck would you think that would be a good idea to go and ask her about this kind of stuff? Like, even though, she's not a fucking political streamer. And number two, what the fuck would you get upset if she says, guys, I'm not a fucking political streamer. I don't want to fucking talk about this because I have no fucking idea about this. Like, just leave me alone. And, your response is like, damn, it's not that hard to say the line. I think it's time for you to, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people, man? Like, they're fucking terminally online, man.
Hey, Sense, what do you think about the U.S.? Hey, Sense, what do you think about World War III? It's like, no, no, that's just not my place. And if I speak out and I say dumb shit, that's only gonna make the situation worse. So no, I don't think everyone should all of a sudden get political. I mean, you have retards like this, for example, who reply to the tweet. So she is pro-ice. Got it. Say the line. Say
Yeah, exactly. If you don't say the line, bro, you need to be shot.
public enemy number one now. It's like, the fuck? When did it get this bad? As a kid, YouTube to me was a way to escape. And there was YouTubers at the time that filled that void, that helped me get distracted for just a few minutes. And if you're constantly bombarded with, yeah, the universe sucks, the world sucks, we're going to war, you know what I mean? Yada, 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 and all of this other stuff, it's like, dude, that's gonna get depressing. We all need our little escape from reality for at least 10 to 20 minutes. And for a lot of people, that's movies, that's music, that's
Yeah,
anime,
everybody has
that's
their own
live
escape.
streamers, that's YouTubers. I don't get people's obsession with making everything political and making non-political YouTubers or streamers get political all of a sudden. Why do you want influencers, once again, privileged influencers, to give you their takes on very serious stuff that most likely isn't even going to impact them?
I can't understand.
Well, that's the thing, bro, because these guys are mentally ill, right? These people are mentally fucking retarded. So, they want a reason to hate on them. And, for a lot of them, the reason is, oh, she doesn't agree with my political view. Fuck you. You know what I mean? But it's just some fucking retarded ass shit. Like, I don't fucking ever never put a fucking political video, or she never even said anything about politics ever from my knowledge, you know. And I don't think this girl did either, right? And like I said, I don't, because she doesn't look to be the streamer that will talk about politics, right? And given her response being like, why the fuck are you asking me this? Then she's clearly not interested in politics or talking about that kind of shit, right? But yeah, man. I mean, it's just mentally ill people that are looking for a reason to hate on someone,
People who pester.
especially if it's someone that does better than they do, right? Like, for example, Emily is very successful. She seems to be very successful as well, given that she was invited at the streamer award, even though she kind of ruined that shit with those crappy ass jokes. But still, fuck, bro, not everybody gets invited to present at the streamer award. So that's a big deal, right? Like, that's fuck, man, that's kind of huge, right? So yeah, obviously people will be, people that have nothing going on in their life are gonna be upset at her or at Emery and be like, right, say the line, and then they'll be like, what the fuck do you want me to, why the fuck do you want to know my opinion? Aha, she needs to be executed right now. You know what I mean? It's just fucking retards that have nothing going on in their life. Mama's boys living in the fucking basement. You know what I mean? At fucking 50 years old.
Internet people being like, I can't believe you're not talking about and this current event right now. Like, this really horrible thing is going on in the world at the moment, and you're not bringing awareness to it. No, I'm not bringing awareness to it. I like to stream as my own escape too. If I wanted to go read New York Times or something. I love when my entertainer shares their worldview. Like, do you know how unqualified streamers are to be making fucking claims on current events? Oh my god. Probably one of the least qualified people ever. I don't want to hear my fucking dumbass internet entertainer talking about world events. Like, what the fuck do you know? But I don't know. To each their own. Maybe some people are just like, I have to know that my streamer like supports the same shit as me and has the same opinions.
I said this a few weeks ago. We're entertainers. We're not fucking politicians. I'm not here to lecture anyone on who to vote for or which party to support. I'm just here to have fun. That's literally it. I'm just here to have fun, clown on some idiots, once again entertain people and make money. That's literally my whole goal here. I'm just not the guy to start lecturing people on politics. And truth be told, if you ask me, there's a lot of commentary channels, there's a lot of content creators who should shut the fuck up when it comes to politics. Not everyone should, because you're not qualified. Let's take iDubbbz, the VTuber, for example. It's like, if you're getting your fucking politics from a VTuber, once again, real life consequences, alright? This isn't
Hey, bro, the dragon is always right, bro. iDubbbz knows what he's talking about. That's why he got the dragon JPEG, bro, so he can tell you how the world is gonna end and how the guy that lived in Iran and was talking about how oppressed he was. He was just actually lying and doing it for clicks, and for views. Like, come on, man, you gotta trust iDubbbz, bro. Especially with the dragon JPEG, he knows exactly what he's talking about.
some silly, goofy drama. If you're legitimately taking advice, political advice, and getting your political news from iDubbbz the Dragon, VTubers, or fucking Hassan Piker of all people, it's like, come on. It is
Yeah.
that there's people out there that exist to get their news and their politics from Hassan and VTubers. Let that sink in for a second. Yeah, society.
Yikes.
If you get your politics from fucking VTubers and Hassan Piker and Frogan, Danums, and fucking iDubbbz the Dragon,
Yeah.
yeah, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Exactly. Why should she be forced to give an opinion to something she has nothing to do with? I agree with that. Want you to know, if someone you support supports Hitler, how do we get from?
Yeah, see what I mean? Like, this is so fucking retarded. Like, look, see, just fucking Twitter people. Like, and she's right. Like, what the fuck do you want to, like? Do you want me to speak on if I don't know about it, right? Like, if like fucking Emery said, right? And she was saying that, like, bro, I'm just doing this to entertain and to escape. That's why I stream, and I'm doing this to also help people escape and entertain them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't talk about politics. And then people in the comments, aha, she supports Hitler, kill her. You know what I mean? It's just like so fucking mentally deranged activity. You know what I mean? Like, it's just brain dead.
What? Supports Hitler is completely reasonable. Also, she's a scientist. This guy has to be top 5 saddest human beings of all time. People asking streamers regarding geopolitics. This is so retarded. Do I want to know what Queso has to say about today's society, political climate, and his geopolitics?
He'll probably look at the fucking Iran stream and he would just start screaming, bro. Like, fucking Queso is Queso is funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck no! I just want to be entertained by him, right? I don't want to.
Yeah, I want to see him get trolled, bro, playing fucking Water Park Simulator.
What his thoughts are on geopolitics and if we're gonna go to World War IV. It's like, no, being silent is the same as speaking. Alright, bro. Whatever helps you sleep at night, no matter what this chick says, she's gonna get hate. And that's just the way Twitter is, unfortunately. And a lot of people are. You don't think like me, so you're public enemy number 1. Fun fact, you could be friends with people that have different politics than you. I know, shocking, groundbreaking discovery I just made. No one has ever said this in the history of ever. I have friends, believe it or not. And
damn. The way you were laughing, I think that's a lie, bro. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But here's the thing, right? A lot of these people that scream about, you gotta be on my side, otherwise, if you don't agree with my politic takes, I'm not friends with you. Bro, they have at the bare minimum at least one friend that just tells them, yeah, I agree with you, just to make them shut the fuck up. But in reality, they disagree completely with them. You know what I mean? But these people are too retarded to think outside the box like that.
Couldn't be any more different than mine. Do I hate them? No. We could still be friends and we have different opinions. I don't know why this is such a hard concept to grasp. This whole you're either my friend or you're my enemy, we're not in high school, alright? Let's chill out with that.
Nah, bro, that's some kindergarten shit, bro.
They don't want to hear her opinion, they want her to parrot their opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that just want you to repeat what they think. I think this this so my favorite streamer or YouTuber should think just like me for real, for real. And yeah, this shit's getting fucking annoying. People just wanting you to repeat exactly what they're thinking. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
it's
like
fucking
this,
cringe, bro.
everyone needs to think like this. Nah, little bro, that's not how this universe works. But anyways, with that said, what do you guys think about this situation? Let me know in the comments below.
I mean, it's definitely a cringe ass situation. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That is some retarded ass shit, man. Like for real. You know, especially if you go to someone that doesn't talk ever about politics, or I mean, doesn't talk about political streamers. Like for example, I don't get too involved in politics, right? However, I still like to clown on Hassan for being a retard, and and still trying to fucking understand how the fuck Hassan is getting away with a lot of the stuff that he's been doing, right? But that doesn't mean that now I'm supporting or I'm against ICE or stuff like that. I mean, I couldn't give a shit about ICE if I'm being honest, bro. Like, I'm not even in America. Like, I don't give a flying fuck, right? It's just that I don't like Hassan for openly supporting terrorism and just openly supporting and chanting death to America, even though he lives in fucking America and he's not even American, he's Turkish. You know what I mean? And I still feel like he should be fucking deported. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a foreigner and you disrespect the country that you moved to, then you should be just deported back to your fucking country. Like, you shouldn't be there. You know what I mean? But that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm like, like this crazy ass political streamer. Like, all I do is talk about politics, like Asmin called this, for example, right? But yeah, I just like to talk about stuff that I'm interested in and like laugh at people, right? Like laugh at retards and yeah, give my own opinion on like stupid shit that's going on the internet, right? But yeah, man, I've been Antidota once again. Go subscribe to Sensitive Society, drop him a like, drop him a sub on the video. It'll be the first link in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this video though. If you're new, subscribe, drop a like, comment, all that good stuff. Let me know what you guys think about this situation. Do you guys agree with my take? Like, or do you guys agree? With the fact that maybe you should let your you should make your politics known on the internet for everybody to see. I don't know. Regardless, you guys can let me know. I'm curious to see what you guys have to say about it. Once again, there will be like a video here. Most likely, a random YouTube recommendation. As there wasn't really a first part to this, it was just a small snippet in another video I did before. But yeah, man. And also on this side there should be the playlist with all the drama that we've talked about so far. But yeah, man, I've been Antidota and I shall see you in the next one. Peace.